What if I said the answer to your blood flow issues is already in your spice rack? That for less than the price of a cup of coffee, you could make something ancient civilizations trusted for male health, and that modern science is now starting to explain. It's so simple that you'll ask why you never knew this before. In this video, I will show you a very easy recipe that uses only two things: cloves and hot water. That's all. No complex methods, no costly supplements, no doctor's orders. Just a method that's been perfected over hundreds of years and works through many body pathways to support strong blood flow exactly where you want it. Now, I know what you're thinking. If this worked, everyone would use it. But the real story is different. The medical industry focuses on drug solutions because that's where the money is. A small bag of cloves costs almost nothing. There's no special patent to own, no big advertising costs to pay back. So this information stays in traditional healing groups, shared over many years, but hardly talked about in modern doctors' offices. Yet the proof exists, the science is there, and the results are clear. Stay with me for the next few minutes, and I will show you precisely how to make this powerful drink, describe why it works so well, and teach you how to make it work best for you. This might be the answer you have been looking for. Before we get into the method, let me describe what happens in your body when blood flow to the male organ starts to weaken. Because knowing the problem makes the fix much stronger. Blood flow to any tissue needs three main things. First, the blood vessels must be able to widen, making their opening bigger to let more blood pass. Second, the blood must move easily without too much clotting or thickness that slows it down. Third, the messages that tell vessels to widen must be there and working right. As men get older, all three of these things can weaken. Blood vessels become less flexible because plaque builds up and vessel walls stiffen. Blood can clot more easily as swelling in the body increases, and the creation of nitric oxide, the key signal that tells vessels to relax, drops a lot. This is why cloves are so interesting, because this tiny dried flower bud has a mix of substances that help all three of these problems at the same time. It isn't working through just one way. It is supporting good blood flow through several matching pathways. The main active part in cloves is eugenol, making up as much as 85 to 90% of clove essential oil. Eugenol is a type of compound that has been well studied for its effects on heart and blood vessel health. But cloves also have beta-caryophyllene, eugenol acetate, different flavonoids, and other active molecules that all help the overall effect. What happens when you soak cloves in hot water is these substances are pulled from the dried buds and go into the water, making a strong mix that your body can take in and use. The hot water itself does more than just pull out the substances. It helps carry them into your digestive system and, more importantly, begins the warming, circulation-boosting effects even before the substances are fully taken in. Let me guide you through the exact method, step by step, because the small details are important if you want the best outcome. Begin with whole dried cloves, not powder. Whole cloves keep their oils and active parts much longer than ground cloves. When you buy cloves, look for ones that are full, feel a little oily, and smell very strong. Good quality cloves should release fragrant oil when you squeeze them with your nail. For one drink, you will want about 10 to 15 whole cloves. Some men use more, up to 20 cloves, especially for bigger circulation issues. The exact number can change based on your tolerance and results, but this range is a good place to start. Take your cloves and gently crush them using a mortar and pestle or the bottom of a spoon. You do not want to crush them to dust. You want to break them open just enough to show more surface and allow for better pulling of their oils and parts. This crushing step makes your final drink much stronger. Put the crushed cloves in a cup that can handle heat. Now bring water to a full boil. Once boiling, take it off the heat and let it sit for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. This lowers the temperature a bit from the hard boil while keeping it hot enough for proper pulling. You want the water very hot, but not at a hard boil when you pour it on the cloves. Pour about 1 cup of this hot water over your crushed cloves. Right away, cover the cup with a small plate or saucer. This is very important because it traps the strong substances that would otherwise leave as steam. Some of the most powerful parts in cloves can easily float away and will be lost if you don't trap them. Let the mix sit for at least 15 minutes, though many experts suggest 20 to 30 minutes for the strongest pull. The longer sitting time lets more of the active substances go into the water. The liquid will become a golden brown color and have a very strong, spicy smell. After sitting, remove the cover and take out the clove pieces. You can drink the clove water plain, or you can improve it with certain additions that work with and boost its effects, which I will talk about soon. When you drink, it makes a real difference in what you feel. For fast circulation help, drinking clove water about 30 to 45 minutes before you think you will need strong blood flow gives you the best timing. This lets the active parts be taken in from your gut, go into your blood, and start their work on your blood vessels. But clove water also gives you benefits that build up when you drink it every day over time. Many men find that drinking it daily, usually first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, creates a basic improvement in blood vessel function that makes the quick effects even stronger when needed. The temperature at which you drink the clove water also matters. Drinking it warm, not scalding hot, but comfortably warm, enhances the immediate circulatory effects. The warmth itself stimulates blood flow and helps carry the active compounds more effectively throughout your system. Some men prepare a stronger batch by using more cloves or less water, creating a concentrated version that can be diluted or consumed in smaller amounts. This can be convenient if you want to prepare a larger quantity and store it for use over a day or two. However, freshly prepared clove water generally provides the most potent effects. Now let me explain the specific mechanisms through which cloves support male vascular function. Eugenol, that primary compound in cloves, has been shown to have significant effects on platelet aggregation. Platelets are the blood cells responsible for clotting. And while clotting is essential for wound healing, excessive platelet stickiness contributes to sluggish blood flow and increases the risk of clots forming in blood vessels. Eugenol helps maintain healthy platelet function, ensuring blood flows freely without inappropriate clotting. This same compound also affects calcium channels in smooth muscle cells. Calcium influx into these cells causes them to contract, narrowing blood vessels. Eugenol modulates these calcium channels in ways that promote relaxation of smooth muscle, allowing blood vessels to dilate. This dilation is essential for the increased blood flow required for healthy male function. Cloves have been shown to support healthy nitric oxide levels through multiple mechanisms. Some compounds in cloves appear to stimulate the enzymes responsible for producing nitric oxide. Others protect existing nitric oxide from being broken down too quickly by reactive oxygen species. This dual action means both more nitric oxide production and longer-lasting effects from the nitric oxide produced. The anti-inflammatory compounds in cloves are particularly relevant for vascular health. Chronic low-grade inflammation damages the endothelial cells lining blood vessels. These cells are responsible for producing nitric oxide and regulating vessel dilation. When they're damaged by inflammatory processes, blood flow becomes compromised. The anti-inflammatory effects of cloves help protect these crucial cells and maintain their function. Cloves also contain powerful antioxidants that rank among the highest of any spice or food. The ORAC value, a measure of antioxidant capacity, places cloves at the very top of the list. These antioxidants protect all the cells and tissues involved in vascular function from oxidative damage, helping maintain healthy blood flow over time. Research has also shown that compounds in cloves can support healthy blood sugar metabolism. This is relevant because elevated blood sugar damages blood vessels and impairs circulation. By supporting healthy glucose levels, cloves indirectly support vascular health. You can enhance the basic clove water recipe with several complementary ingredients that amplify its effects. Adding a small piece of fresh ginger to your clove water creates a powerful synergy. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols that have their own circulation-enhancing effects. The combination of clove and ginger creates a more robust warming sensation and appears to enhance blood flow more effectively than either ingredient alone. Simply add a slice of fresh ginger about the size of a coin to your cup, along with the crushed cloves before pouring the hot water. A small amount of cinnamon can be added for both flavor and additional vascular benefits. True Ceylon cinnamon, not the more common cassia variety, has been shown to support healthy blood vessel function and glucose metabolism. Add approximately half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon powder or a small cinnamon stick to your clove water. Raw honey can be stirred into the clove water after it has cooled slightly to drinking temperature. Never add honey to boiling liquid, as the high heat destroys many of its beneficial enzymes and compounds. Honey contains flavonoids and other compounds that support vascular health and enhance the effects of cloves. It also makes the rather intense flavor of clove water more palatable. A squeeze of fresh lemon adds vitamin C and bioflavonoids that protect blood vessels and support collagen synthesis. The slight acidity can also enhance the extraction of certain compounds from the cloves. Add the lemon juice just before drinking for maximum vitamin C preservation. Cayenne pepper. Even just a tiny pinch dramatically enhances the circulatory effects of clove water. Capsaicin, the active compound in cayenne, is renowned for its ability to stimulate blood flow. Start with a very small amount, as cayenne is quite potent, and increase gradually as your tolerance develops. Black pepper contains piperine, a compound that enhances the absorption of many other nutrients and bioactive compounds. Adding just a few grinds of black pepper to your clove water can increase the bioavailability of eugenol and other clove compounds, making the preparation more effective overall. Let me address the question of safety and potential concerns with consuming clove water. Cloves have been used as both food and medicine for thousands of years, with an excellent safety record. The amounts typically used in clove water preparations are well within safe ranges for most adults. However, there are some considerations to be aware of. The antiplatelet effects of cloves mean they have mild blood-thinning properties. If you're taking prescription blood thinners or antiplatelet medications, you should consult with your healthcare provider before consuming clove water regularly. The combination could potentially enhance the effects of these medications. If you have upcoming surgery scheduled, it's prudent to discontinue clove water consumption about 2 weeks beforehand due to the blood-thinning effects. You can resume after you've healed from the procedure. Some individuals may be sensitive to cloves and experience digestive upset or allergic reactions. If you notice any unusual symptoms after consuming clove water, discontinue use and consult with a healthcare professional. The concentrated nature of clove water means it's quite potent. Starting with smaller amounts and working up to the full preparation allows you to assess your individual tolerance. Some men find that 10 cloves per cup is plenty, while others tolerate 20 or more without issues. Clove water should be consumed in moderation. 1 to 3 cups daily is appropriate for most purposes. Excessive consumption could potentially cause digestive issues or other unwanted effects. The historical context of cloves for male vitality provides interesting perspective on why this simple preparation is so effective. Cloves originated in the Maluku Islands of Indonesia and were one of the most valuable spices in ancient and medieval trade. They were literally worth their weight in gold at various points in history. This immense value wasn't just about flavor, it was about their powerful medicinal properties. Traditional Chinese medicine has used cloves for over 2,000 years as a warming herb that tonifies kidney yang. In Chinese medical theory, kidney yang governs reproductive function and vitality. Cloves were specifically recommended for supporting male capabilities, particularly in older men. In Ayurvedic medicine from India, cloves are considered heating and stimulating, used to support circulation and male vigor. They're often included in traditional formulations designed to enhance vitality and address circulation concerns. Arabic and Persian medical traditions, including the writings of Avicenna, recommended cloves for maintaining male function. These traditions understood empirically what modern science is now explaining biochemically. Throughout the medieval and early modern periods in Europe, cloves were prescribed by physicians for a wide range of conditions, including those related to male function. The combination of their warming properties and their effects on circulation made them a go-to remedy. This cross-cultural convergence is significant. When independent medical traditions separated by thousands of miles and thousands of years all arrive at the same conclusion about a natural substance, it strongly suggests they were observing real effects. Let me share some optimization strategies to maximize your results with clove water. Consuming clove water on an empty stomach enhances absorption of its active compounds. When your digestive system isn't busy processing food, the compounds from the cloves can be absorbed more efficiently and enter your bloodstream more quickly. Staying well hydrated throughout the day supports the circulatory effects of clove water. Adequate hydration ensures optimal blood volume and flow, allowing the vasodilating effects of cloves to manifest more fully. Regular physical activity, even a simple walk, works very well together with drinking clove water. Movement gets your blood moving through physical action, while the cloves help your circulation through your body's chemistry. Using both together is stronger than either one by itself. Deep breathing practices can make the effects of clove water better. Getting good oxygen into your blood helps all parts of your circulatory health and helps the cells in your blood vessels, which make nitric oxide, work at their best. Staying away from things that tighten your blood vessels will let the good effects of cloves show up more completely. Too much caffeine, nicotine, and some medicines can work against the blood vessel widening you're trying to get. What kind of results can you truly expect from drinking clove water regularly? Many men see effects fairly fast, sometimes after just the first few times. The quick circulation boost can create clear improvements in blood flow and response within an hour or two of drinking it. With steady daily use over a few weeks, longer-lasting improvements usually happen. Blood pressure may become more normal. The quality of your blood vessel responses gets more dependable and strong. The tissue feels healthier and more full of life. Over months of regular use, men often say their everyday blood vessel function has gotten much better. What used to need careful timing and planning becomes more natural and reliable. This shows real improvements in the health of your blood vessel lining and how the vessels work, not just a temporary boost. Some men find that mixing clove water with other natural methods creates combined improvements. The cloves help circulation and blood flow, while other habits might help hormone balance, lowering stress or physical fitness. It is important to keep your hopes realistic. Clove water is helping your body's own natural processes, not creating fake reactions. The improvements you feel will be within what your body can do when it is well supported. I want to stress that the simplicity of this drink does not make it weak. We live in a world that thinks more complicated and costly must be better. But sometimes the best answers are the easiest ones. Cloves and hot water. That is all you need to start feeling the circulation benefits men have used for thousands of years. No doctor's orders, no bad reactions, no difficult routines. Just a simple daily habit that helps your body's own ability for strong blood flow. The secret is steadiness. Using it once in a while gives you benefits once in a while. Doing it every day for weeks and months builds up the improvements that truly change your blood vessel health and how it works. Gentlemen, the recipe I've shared with you today is one of the easiest to get and most useful natural ways for helping male circulatory health. It costs next to nothing, takes only minutes to make, and works through body processes we understand. This is useful knowledge improved over hundreds of years and checked by modern science. It is ready for you right now in your kitchen cupboard. Thank you for your time today, and I wish you strength and good health.